Welcome, friends, family, whoever's watching. We are finally at our destination for our honeymoon, which is none other than Italy. And that was a 12-hour long flight.
It was direct, so we didn't have to hop on, hop off, and lose luggage. So that was really good.
And a nice little thing too was that they provided lunch and breakfast for us.
Yeah.
I think I got like a ravioli and you got like a chicken. Not bad, right? For it being plain food.
So getting on the train, getting off the train, getting to basically our Airbnb, it literally took us like 3 hours total, which is insane. It should not take anyone that long, but because, Italian and we're trying to translate, we're asking ChatGPT this and that and all this stuff and making sure. And we're like making sure, like double 4 or 5 checking that like what we're on is what we're supposed to be on.
But it's okay because we're figuring it out. We got here this morning at around 5:30 a.m. There was barely like the most like 20 people at each monument. We were able to go to the Trevi Fountain and there was like barely anybody there. We went to the Pantheon and seen that because it's right down, maybe like a 5-minute walk. And then we hit the Spanish Steps and we got some cool pictures and same thing, nobody was there. It's so far 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I think for now we're just gonna keep walking around Italy and get lost in Rome. Probably, how do I roam around Rome? So just a little update. It is the next day. We had a very long day yesterday. We ended up just walking through all of Rome, literally roaming through Rome. And we went through so many like different churches that we stumbled upon and we're like, want to go in?
Yeah.
And so each church was just uniquely beautiful in its own way. Some of the most beautiful imagery I've seen.
Yes.
We ended up doing the Colosseum tour. I can't believe we've seen the Colosseum. That's one wonder of the world.
Yeah.
Checked off our list.
Inside there, I was like, wait, you realize we're like in one of the wonders. Yesterday we walked 32,000 steps. Like, that is so insane to me.
We have a full day ahead of us and we're right here, right outside of Vatican City. Which is one of the most influential places in the world. We're gonna be seeing St. Peter's Basilica. We're gonna see the Sistine Chapel. And there's just so much that we're gonna just experience, a lot of history today that we're super excited about. I'll go ahead and capture what I can because I know a lot of it's gonna be pretty intimate for us too.
Yeah. Also, we've been saying that it is honestly such an honor to go through these holy doors that are only open once every 25 years, which if you live 100 years, it only opens 4 times in your lifetime, which is wild.
Passing through the holy doors symbolizes leaving behind sin and entering into God's mercy.
We're super excited to say the least. I almost feel a little nervous. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is it gonna, I don't know. But I'm super excited.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Police car, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, can I show my purse?
Oh yeah.
This is my purse that I bought yesterday. This was definitely one of my wish list items that I was like, if I'm going to Italy, I'm gonna get one. We did a little shopping yesterday.
We'll catch you guys there. Currently on our way to the Sistine Chapel.
Cappella Sistina.
One of Michelangelo's masterpieces. So here goes. We're officially at St. Peter's Basilica. We did the whole Vatican tour. We've seen the Sistine Chapel. Couldn't get any video in there. There was like super surveillance. They were like on top of everyone, but it was so worth it. And like what I told Soph, some things are just better experienced.
But now we're in here.
We'll actually be able to get video. And then we're gonna go ahead and go through the holy doors when we get a chance to.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So this is our reaction coming in.
This is so grand. Wow. Everything is like covered in gold.
This is the world's biggest church.
Wow. So grand.
It's beautiful. Okay, so these are the holy doors. Only open once every 25 years. Where to go in? Wow. We just walked through the holy doors, right over here to our right. And the first thing that we're greeted to as we go through those doors is Michelangelo's masterpiece. He's done the sculpture of David. He's done the Sistine Chapel, but I don't think anything beats the depth of this. So, how do you feel?
I just feel, I don't know, it's a little overwhelming. There's just so much happening. The church is so grand. You can just feel, it's just wild and truly an honor. Especially just with everything, like the season in my life, you know, getting married and just like this, it almost feels like a transition. And so to like be here and just kind of like have a trip like this before going into a new season of my life as a wife, it's pretty wild. I'm glad to be here, and this sculpture is gorgeous. As someone who desires to be a mother, it's just like something that always comes to mind, like always has, is just like, what did Mary feel like? And I think this sculpture is just really beautiful.
Yeah, because I mean, she was a mother. She was a mother to the Savior of the world.
Which is wild. Yeah.
But I think it truly shows in this sculpture that although she's holding his dead body, she knows that it's not the end.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because Italy wasn't even like our first choice for our honeymoon.
Right.
But here we are. We're gonna soak it all in and just bask in it, and we're gonna go grab a bite to eat.
Let's do it.
So normally how it is in Rome, you just roam around and you just stumble upon a church and you go in, and we stumbled upon this one, and there's something different about this one. It's just stunning. That's gotta be one of the apostles. I don't know which one, but I remember one of them or a few of them dying by crucifixion, but like on an X.
Because they weren't worthy enough to do it the same way Jesus did.
Yeah.
On my end, I feel like I have been definitely noticing His holiness. All of this has been great to me.
Yeah.
But then I also think like not everyone who comes to Italy is religious.
Yeah.
Like there's people who come like actually as atheists. Religious or not, you walk in and you cannot deny how literally grand and like magnificent and gorgeous this looks, you know?
Like this can be a way for people like non-believers or even believers to encounter Jesus.
Yeah, sure.
There's plenty of ways, don't get me wrong. Opening the word, worshiping, prayer, even like looking at things like this that date back, you know, centuries. It just shows his significance. He's the most significant person in history.
That's right.
In history.
I know that's right.
But yeah, beautiful church. Wow.
Can you tell us what this is?
Yeah, this is a spaghetti carbonara. Some cured pork, very soft, tender, mixed with like pepper, cheese, and the pasta juice. Good stuff. I absolutely love it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and eat, and then we'll get back to it tomorrow because we got the Amalfi and Pompeii.
All right, guys, good morning. We just made it to Pompeii. We had like a 2.5 hour drive. We're excited to go see Pompeii, of course, and the weather seems nicer on this side.
Right now it's like very warm and I like it a lot.
This is my hot chocolate that I ordered. These are our 2 cornetos. What kind did you get again?
I got pistachio.
Pistachio. I got Nutella.
I'm actually obsessed with the pistachio out here. I'm super excited to try this right now, but I'm also excited just for the day because it's gonna be just another full packed day. As you can tell, the past 2 days have been absolutely packed nonstop. Waking up at the crack of dawn every day.
Yeah.
But we're here for a good time and not a long time. And we're here on our honeymoon. I found that the older that I get, the more that I love history.
This guy loves history.
And so I'm so excited to see Pompeii. Probably more than I am the Amalfi Coast.
And I am more excited to see the Amalfi Coast.
That's why it works out perfectly.
I'm excited.
You know?
Yeah.
We balance each other out perfectly.
Perfect.
So let's get into this and then we will catch y'all.
So we're on the tour right now, looking at Pompeii, and it's just wild, actually. She is coming with the facts, and it's crazy to like imagine everything she has said and try to picture it and whatnot. Bye. Amalfi is one of my dream destinations like ever, because you know you just see the pictures and it's almost unreal. And then now being here on the coast, it's really nice. There's castles, there's mountains, it's so green. A homeboy decided to go into the water, which is wild. One, it's like 65 degrees out here, and then the water, you can imagine. But he's in there now, as you guys can see. Let's see, clearly enjoying it, or at least trying to, I don't know. So we had lunch and we met a lot of the people in the group that we're with. Some are from New York, New Jersey, California, Netherlands, and Canada. They were really fun to have lunch with because we had lunch together, and now we're just kind of exploring. We have 2.5 hours. I remember coming here or like preparing to come and just being like, it's gonna go by so quick. Like we have to enjoy every single second. Because like we've been on trips and they go by really fast. This one actually it feels like extra long. Not in a bad way. Like we have done so much in each day that it's like, we still have all the way till Thursday. That's crazy.
I know, right? So every day's just been go, go, go. And today is Pisa and Florence. And we're gonna have a good time. And we're not gonna let anything steal our joy, even though things aren't going according to plan right now.
Yeah.
But we got this. We're gonna go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yes.
Can I get a ooh, ooh?
Ooh, ooh.
All right, let's do it. We're now in Florence.
And if you guys knew what we went through to get here, let's just say it's a Sunday and delays are happening and construction just decided to happen while we're here.
Right, yeah.
We met this really sweet couple that honestly, I'm so glad everything happened because otherwise we wouldn't have met them. And they were actually so sweet.
They were the best. And we were going to get an Uber from where we got stuck at. And that was about 230 euro.
That was a lot.
And the guy was just so nice, and they gave us recommendations, and they literally got out the car with us and showed us the whole like view and everything and how to get down.
At the end of the day, I think things happen
for a reason, and it's frustrating when it does, but we're here now, and we are here 4 p.m. So we don't have much time, but
We were supposed to get here at what, 1?
Yeah. So
we lost a couple hours,
Yeah.
but it's okay because we're gonna make the best out of it.
Yeah.
And we already started off with this wonderful view that they hooked us up with.
we wouldn't
Yeah.
have otherwise. It was honestly such a blessing them bringing us up here.
We've been looking forward to this one, and we're not gonna let anything steal our joy.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
As you guys can tell, I had an outfit change.
It's beautiful out here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that there was gonna be a
Little
market going on. And on top of that, we're in front of this church.
Gorgeous.
What a beautiful church.
Yep. I really love Florence. I feel like I can sense a little bit of city life, a little bit of calmness, kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
It is. Here's the deal. I say we go and get dinner
Okay.
by the Duomo. Let's admire the Duomo because that's what we're here for mostly.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That's a must. And when we finish dinner, then we'll be on our way back home, get packed, and get ready for Venice.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Look at that. Wow. This has got to be one of the most. This is top 1 for me, for sure. I'm not even kidding.
This is beautiful. It's like, how does someone even build that?
And this is why, like, it just shows God is real. You want to know why?
Why?
For it to be made, it needed a creator. When you look at the world, you don't look at it and just think it just came like that. It needed a creator. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, who made this? Isn't that what you think? Like, who made this?
Yeah.
There's so much detail in it all.
It's humongous. And it's wild. It's wild that people travel further than what we did.
This is like not even like a quarter of it. Like there's still like a whole like quarter of a mile that way and then that way and then that. It's humongous.
It's huge.
But we'll leave you with this at least for today. We're gonna go and grab some dinner, a very fancy dinner.
And right in front of the
Right in front of the Duomo. Really taking it all in.
Yeah.
Because we won't be back for a while. And we're gonna get ready for Venice tomorrow.
It is wild. We're married.
I know. We're officially in Venice. We made it.
And I was just like thinking, like, I never thought I'd come to Venice, especially this young, and especially for our honeymoon and just like everything. So was feeling very grateful, very fortunate, of course.
I think all of it in itself is just truly a charm. We were able to see the Rialto Bridge, was absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Seeing the gondolas,
Oh yeah.
like that was like, whoa, like, you know they're real, but it doesn't become real till you like see them.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa.
I think we're gonna take these next couple of days in Venice just to relax and take our time, and that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
So I'm excited.
I'm excited.
All right, guys, so right now we are right in front of St. Mark's Basilica. This church is dedicated to St. Mark, the one who wrote one of the 4 Gospels. And apparently in like 898 AD, his remains were in Alexandria, Egypt. There was a quest in which they just somehow got his remains back to here, to Venice, at the time for political power and then also for religious power. That's the reason Venice has such a prominent name, because pilgrims from all over the world come to this church, just be able to encounter this church. And right now we're in front of it. It's just magnificent. Like, I am at a loss of words right now. This is a guy who was clearly never had met Jesus, but had him in his heart.
Yeah.
He believed not by sight, but by faith. And it's just so cool to just be here. And his body might be there, but his soul is somewhere else. We know that. What is your favorite verse, though?
My favorite verse is Mark 8:36, which is actually, you can find it in the other gospels, but it's not written the same way. So this is why I love specifically Mark 8:36, because it is said, "For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his own soul," or his whole soul? That's just real. Yeah. Because, you know, we're always chasing, but at what cost?
At what cost?
And
wow.
I think it's really beautiful. That's definitely one of my favorite verses ever. And I love it, again, specifically from Mark. So when he was like, "This is that Mark," I was like, wait, you're telling me this is that Mark? Like, not even that his body's in there. Like, honestly, yeah, that's a whole other thing. But just like, this was dedicated to Mark.
Right.
And like, the Mark. Gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I'm not quite sure how the Jubilee year works, because like the whole thing of us being here during this time, it's not planned for us. But, you know, we're still here enjoying it as well as Christians.
Yeah.
You know, because everything's just still so spiritual. So like I still feel like a pilgrim to come here and, like, you know, take part and go to St. Peter's Basilica.
Yes.
But yeah, let's go and see what else we do.
Hello guys, we are here at
The Palazzo Contrarini del Bobolo. It's a significant landmark here in Venice, as it's known for its beautiful spiral staircase that combines Gothic Renaissance, symbolizes the wealth and artistic taste of the Contrarini family, well-known family here in Venice, and offers a panoramic view of Venice from the top.
And now we're gonna go up the staircase and see what happens up there.
Let's do it. I love just how it looks up here. Like, every piece of architecture is just different than the other.
Yep.
You know, right here, right in front of us, right in front of that, like, building is just a different way that it was structured.
And now I'm just thinking like, well, I'm actually in Venice. I think I think that every time I stop and think.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea where we're gonna go next, but I think we're gonna enjoy this for a bit. We'll see where we go next. So we just arrived in Milan. We just got off of the metro to get into Milan Central, where the Duomo of Milan is. And if you don't know the significance of it, this is the largest church in Italy.
In Italy?
Yes, you would think that St. Peter Basilica is, but you can't get it mixed up that St. Peter's Basilica is in Vatican City. You get what I'm saying? So technically, yeah.
I was gonna say, no, this is not bigger,
But in Italy, yes. We're officially in the cathedral right now. It's widely known for its Gothic Renaissance style of architecture, and it's all marble. And on top of that, it took nearly 600 years to complete, and they're still working on it outside.
Also, they do hold a relic here, right?
Yes.
That you can see it only in the month of September while they hold this ceremony. I forget what it's called. Once a year that you can see it. Obviously, we're late and we didn't even mean to like see it anyway, but we just learned about that outside really quickly. So we wanted to come in and then we realized we couldn't see it, but there is a marker with a red light. Somewhere. It's on the center of the altar. And if you look above you, there should be a red light signaling that that is where they keep it all year long. And the relic is a nail from the crucifixion of Jesus.
By Christian tradition, a historic continuity, and by faith.
Yes.
So not scientifically proven, but through history and just examining it, the church and the Pope and the Vatican have been able to classify it as a relic, now being housed in the Cathedral of Milan.
Yes. So believers do believe that that is one of the nails, and that is just wild to me. That, like, you know, I don't know, but just that the fact that it's like in here and we're in here, it's like, where the heck is that nail? We gotta go see.
Yeah.
So we won't see it, but we can see what the red spot marks the spot. So
we're gonna go ahead and walk around, soak it all in.
Yeah. I am so excited. We've walked into so many churches at this point. I can't even begin to count how many in total.
Yeah.
But like every single time, it's just wild.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. As you can see, we clearly see the red dot where the relic is being held. And aside from the relic, man, His Majesty, His glory, just, you could feel it just rain in here. You feel like I can only imagine what heaven's gonna look like. I'm just in awe right now.
Yeah.
What a beautiful church. What a way to finish the trip. I mean, we're not done quite yet, but
we're getting there.
We're getting there, and what a grand like finale, you know?
Yeah.
We're gonna go and see something else, quite epic, quite legendary, and quite just historic. And we've been looking forward to this probably the most.
Yeah.
One of the top 5, honestly. Okay.
Just wild.
So let's go and take a look at that.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're right back in front of the Cathedral of Milan, and while we didn't get much footage, we went to go and see Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, his magnum opus, his masterpiece. What I consider his masterpiece, because he also has the Mona Lisa, which is worldly renowned as one of his best works, but The Last Supper, so... And the way it works is you only get about like 15 minutes in there per group, and there's only about 15 to 20 people that are allowed in, because you can't transfer the painting. It's done on a wall, and then it's also the style of paint that it was used for it. You can't really transfer it, so it's very well preserved, and also they take care of the humidity to make sure it doesn't rot or deteriorate. We went through a lot of precautions to just get in there. After seeing The Last Supper, I couldn't believe that was it. Like, I was seeing it. Like, I love how for its time, nearly 550 years old, it's just still intact and so grand. But Soph, how did you feel?
Yeah, I guess the same thing. I'll keep it short. Well, I just enjoyed being in the moment and, you know, really seeing everything. I can't even start to comprehend 500 years. Like, are you kidding? That sounds unreal to me.
Yeah, it's so crazy, just the whole preservation of it all, to keep it just intact like that, and for people to come still 500 years later after the fact, still visiting it and looking at it. And you know what? Every day it sells out because it's such a limited amount of time and people that can go in. So we're very grateful and just thankful that we're able to get in, but do your research and just book way ahead in advance.
We are not exaggerating. We get it's a painting, but it's not just a painting. Like, it's 500 years ago. You hear the name Leonardo, Da Vinci.
You say DiCaprio.
Dude, this is his painting. And when you look at the painting, like it doesn't even look fresh. Like it literally has cracks. Like it looks like vintage. It looks old, but in the best way possible.
In the best way possible, because they preserved it as much as they can.
Yeah.
I mean, it freaking withstood a bombing in the 1940s of World War II. So I think for what it's been through and how many years it's been through, it can't get any better. And I'm being so for real. Just please, please look at it. Go and check it out. We don't have much time left here in Milan. We're gonna go and do just a couple more things, and I think we're gonna end the night off in Venice. So let's see what we do.
All right, almost foul already. There's people coming, loves, just so you know.
So right now, we are currently in Mamertine Prison, which is the supposed prison that St. Peter and St. Paul were imprisoned in before their martyrdom, before Peter was crucified upside down, and before Paul was executed with his head taken off. And this is something that we really wanted to do, and now we're finally here. And it's been a lot just to get up until this exact point. I'm just thankful to be here. What do you feel?
Yeah. I think you said it perfectly. It's definitely crazy. I'm so glad that we actually did it, like regardless of current circumstances, because it is really wild. This was probably the number one thing I wanted to come see. Not even like, you know, the Vatican, all that, super cool, right? But this was the one thing that I seen on my social media and I wanted to come and see for myself. And now that I'm here, it is really wild. I know there was like a stream of water somewhere in here, I forget where it's at, but apparently that was never supposed to be in here. And when they were both in here, or I think when Paul was in here, that stream of water, what people say is like a miracle from God, so he could be able to baptize it. It's actually said that he baptized both of his policemen, people that like watched over him, with that water.
Even in prison, they were able to still do God's work.
Yeah.
In prison for believing that Christ is Lord, which nowadays we can do that so freely in America.
Which is wild.
And it's easy to, you know, take it for granted. We're here right before it closes as well, and it's just absolutely packed, which is crazy, but it just shows, like, you know, how many people are just also just as interested, you know, this prison and what it once was versus, you know, what it became to be. And, well, like you just said, it's a living testimony, the water and everything. Mm-hmm. This is like one of our last stops of our whole trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and do a couple more things, but I think we're just gonna try and decompress.
Yeah.
But all right, well, we're gonna just keep looking and basking in it and just admire everything about it, and yeah, we're gonna just experience it.
Yeah.
We're now at the airport. This is it. Final video of us signing out. Want to say anything?
Nope. It was fun while it lasted. I can't believe it's over, but excited to get home.
Because we're happily married.
Oh my gosh.
So with that being said, we love you. Whoever's watching this, Jesus loves you. Juno the vibes.
Juno out.